Hi students, my name is N. Harinath, lecturer in zoology, MELD Degree College, Gadwal. Today discussion on induced breeding and hypoposition. Making fish to spawn by the artificial method is called induced breeding. Indian major crops are induced to spawn by the injection of pituitary extract. To process called hypoposition. Hypoposition is a technique of induced breeding. In hypoposition, the pituitary gland extract is injected into the fish. The gland induced the fish to breed. Brazil was the first country which successfully experimented in the use of the pituitary gland extract to the induced the fish spawn. Workers were successfully in the attempts in breeding of fishes using pituitary hormones. In India, the first experiment were carried out by Khan 1937 using the mammalian pituitary hormones. For induced breeding of the major carp, Asirena mrugala. Procedure of hypoposition. Hypoposition involves the following the steps, 6 steps. First step is collection of pituitary gland. Second one, preparation of pituitary extract. Third one is selection of breeding. Fourth one, injection of pituitary extract. Fifth, breeding. Sixth, hatching. Six steps. First step is collection of pituitary gland. Collection of pituitary gland is the first step in hypoposition. The gland is collected from the mature fishes or any other vertebrates. Collected from mature fishes or any other vertebrates. The pituitary gland is located on the ventral side of the brain. The head is dissected out to expose the brain. The pituitary gland is isolated from the ventral side of the brain. The pituitary gland are stored in alcohol. In the pituitary gland from the same species of fish is collected, it is referred to as a homoplasty. While if the pituitary gland from the different species is used, it is referred to the heteroplasty. Second one is preparation of pituitary extract. The pituitary glands are in the tissue homogenizer with the little distilled water. The homogenate is diluted with the distilled water. The preparation is centrifuged at the 1000 rpm for 5 minutes. The suspense is the pituitary extract. It is preserved in glycol. Selection of breeders. Mature males and females are selected and stocked for the hypoposition. Two males and female form one unit for hypoposition. Fourth one, injection of pituitary extract. The selected males and females are kept on the table on cotton cushion. The extract is injected at the base of pectoral pin or pelvic pin. About 0.5 to 2 ml of pituitary extract is given for breeders. Weight up to 10 kg. The female is given 2 doses doses. Normally, 1 preparatory dose 1, resolving dose 2. About 4 hours internal is given between two doses. The male is given only one dose. Injection of pituitary extract. Fifth one, breeding. After injection of the pituitary extract, the breeders are introduced in the breeding hopper. The breeding hopper is the rectangular mosquito net cloth enclosure. It is the suspended in a pond water. The eggs are fertilized. The fertilized eggs are the transferred into the hatching hopper. After spanning, the spent fish move to the deeper part of the pond. Last one, hatching. The hatching hopper is made of two rectangular mosquito nets. It is the suspended into water into the hatching hopper consists of an inner hopper and outer hopper. The inner hopper is made of mosquito net and outer hopper is made of cloth. The eggs are hatched in the inner hopper. The eggs hatch into the hatchings. The hatchling wriggle out through meshes of inner hopper and reach the outer hopper. The hatchling are kept into the outer hopper for 3 days. Then they are transferred to nursery ponds. This is the hypophyization pituitary induced breeding. Then ovaprim is the one of the drug about the ovaprim. Ovaprim is the drug used and a substitute of for pituitary extract in induced breeding. Ovaprim is the commercial name and synthesized by companies. It is made of two components. They are synthetic gonadotropin releasing hormone and a drug called domoprim. Ovaprim is used for the variety of fishes such as a Indian major crops, salmon, catfish it is. Nowadays, 73% of the farmers used ovaprim instead of the pituitary extract. Through ovaprim is costly, it has following the advantages. Ovaprim is readily available in the market. The technique is simple, just injection only. Second one, higher spanning rates. This is the advantages of ovaprim. Advantages of hypophyization: pure seeds can be obtained. Seeds are available in large numbers. Seeds can be obtained in all seasons. Hybrid varieties can be produced. Hatchery design and management is the next topic. You see, uh, hypophyization video. One minute. collection of picturing extract. Collection of techniques. Pituitary gland secretes 5 hormones. Preservation of pituitary glands. ఇప్పుడు now transportation of fish and prawn seed. Next topic, transport of fish seed. Transportation of fish and prawn seed. Fish seed. The transfer of seed fish from the hatchery to a rearing pond is called transport of fish seeds. Seed fishes. The seed fishes include fry and fingerlings. Formerly, seed fishes were transported only for short distances with a duration of maximum of 8 hours. Now, seed fishes are transferred through train, air, and ship. There are two methods of seed fish transport. They are open method and closed methods. Seed fish transport two methods, open method and closed method. First one is open method. In the open method, fish seed are transferred in the open containers. It is a traditional method in the open method. The containers are not sealed. Here, seed are carried in earthen pots of 15 liter of capacity. The earthen pots are carried on bamboo slings manually. Two-thirds of the pot is filled with water collected from the breeding pond. The fry are conditioned in the hatching for 3 days without feeding. This will reduce the excrete in the pot. About 50,000 conditioned fry are introduced into each pot of 15 liter capacity. The pH maintained at the 7.5 to 8.5. The dissolved oxygen should be 4 to 5 ppm. Water in earthen pots contain or shake during the transport due to the flexibility of slings, which help in water aeration. Water is changed once in 5 hours during a break of journey. The water is agitated by hand. This help aeration. The fry can be transported for a duration of 8 hours in earthen pots. Closed method. The closed method fish fry are transport in sealed oxygen containers. In the method, fish seed can be transferred for the longer distance, about 500 kilometers, on road, rail and air. The seed fish can be survive for the longer duration in the closed method. The fry are packed in polythene bags filled with water and compressed air. The polythene bags are kept in the tins. The size of polythene bags 65 into 45 centimeters and uh, tins is 40 into 25 centimeter. One third of bag is filled with pond water. The conditioned fry are introduced into the bag. The two-thirds of the bag is filled with water from an oxygen cylinder. The mouth of bag is tightly tied with a twice. The tin is closed. The number of fry to be added to the polythene bag depends on the distance was well as the size of fry. About the 800 fry are packed in a bag for short distance. For the distance 1000 miles to 30 fries are packed. The packed containers are transported by night or early morning through flight or train or truck. The temperature should be kept as low 20 degrees Celsius. For cooling, the tins may be covered with water. The transported should be kept at low 20 degrees Celsius. For cooling, the tins may be covered with water soaked gunny bags during the transport. In this method, the fry can survive 2.5 days. The patch should be maintained between 6 to 8. For better survival, the fry are anesthetized for the transportation. For the following solution are added: the a polythene bag containing 8 liter of water, 7% sodium bicarbonate sodium 8 ml, 4% sulfuric acid 8 ml. This mixture will produce 500 ppm containers of carbonic acid. The carbonic acid transportation of France fry. Most of hatcheries are located far away from the ponds and fry have to the transported to pond area. In the order to ensure good survival after seeding in the pond is necessary to communicate the hatchery the pond parameters so that the hatchery is able to the modify the water permanent the necessary stage itself. Current industry practice is a pack 2500 post larvae in plastic bags which are oxygenated, sealed and packed. The cardboard curtain lined with the thermocol. If the transportation time to the pond is more than 6 hours, it is the recommended the temperature is lowered between 20 to 26 degrees Celsius. Adding a small bags with ice on top and around the bags containing the fry. Reduction Reduction in temperature should be also gradual to avoiding any stress on the animals. Temperature reduction is the done to reduce the metabolic rate and oxygen consumption.